Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to another No BS social media chat. Plain fact of the matter, the title says it all this week. You're not doing enough. And here's the reality. When it comes to social media, I don't think it's possible to do enough. You can always be doing more. And that's the side that can get you frustrated. And that's the side I want to say, hey, understand it walking in. Understand knowing that there's never going to be enough. And then sure, you may need to hire a team eventually. You may need to hire help to help you with your social media. At the end of the day, and again, and this may be taking bread off my plate. I say money out of my pocket, not bread out of my pocket. But while it's important to surround yourself with people who can help you, surround yourself with people who can give you good advice. At the end of the day, nobody is more understanding, aware, authentic about you than you are. So anytime you hand off any social media to anyone else, you got to be aware of, are they speaking properly for you? And if they're not, you either need to find somebody else or you need to take it back. And here's the reality. I mean, I'll be honest with you, even with what social media I do just for myself and for my company, not including my clients, because at the end of the day, my clients and their social media needs come first. But there are times when it's like, man, I haven't tweeted enough recently. Oh man, I haven't, I've taken a couple of days off from Instagram and I can't afford to do that. I'm going to lose numbers. And well, at the end of the day, my stuff comes secondary to my clients. My stuff is helping me build my brand. My social media content is helping me prove that as we talked about last week, that I'm somebody you can trust, that I practice what I preach, that I actually get out there and do it, and that's the important part. But again, sometimes it's going to fall through the cracks. And the one thing I tell myself, and the one thing I've actually sat down and had meetings with new clients and potential clients is, you're never going to be able to do enough. That is just a fact of life. At the end of the day, if you're really practicing your craft, whether it's music, whether it's media, I don't care if you're a small business and you're running an accounting company, you're running a jewelry store, it doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, working on your craft, whatever it is, should be first and foremost. And we run into this a lot with artists. A lot of frustration from artists is, hey, I want to spend more time writing songs, recording songs, performing songs, practicing, doing better, honing my craft. Now you tell me I got to do social media. And while yes, it's just another thing added to the punch. That's why they call it the music business. It's not necessarily about just hoping people find you. You know what? Sure. At the end of the day, there are people who get lucky. There are people who have no social media presence and become huge stars. And by the time they become huge stars, then somebody at the record label or then somebody in their management company does all the social media for them. But you can tell when people are being authentic. I used to joke years ago, I remember reading that country music artist Tim McGraw and Carrie Underwood both said they wanted nothing to do with social media. They didn't like social media and they weren't going to be participating. So anything that came out of them a few years ago came from their record label, came from their management company. Well, lo and behold, that's all changed. And lo and behold, Carrie Underwood is doing things and Tim McGraw is doing things. Begrudgingly, I'm sure, and I understand that. As I told people, here I am, a guy who's been doing social media for 10 years, a guy who's in the public eye, who holds nothing back from social media. And sometimes it's a chore to me, and sometimes it's frustrating to me, and I understand the process. It's almost like I tell people that's why I understood coming from the radio business, the media business, into social media. It was a lot of the same things. You learned what to share, you learned when to share, and you learned how to maximize your time. And that's the key to all of this right here, is maximizing your time, doing the best you can. I mean, again, if you go out and take 20 pictures, you don't have to upload them all right then and right there. Yeah, it's impressive to put a nice, beautiful album on Facebook or throw a bunch of pictures up on Instagram. But if you spread them out a little bit, if you understand your audience a little bit, and again, I know it takes more work and it takes more effort, but if you understand them a little bit, you'll say, you know what, if I throw 20 pictures out right now, most of them aren't going to be paid attention to. They're going to see the 3 or 4 that Facebook puts up in the preview. They may start looking at a couple of them on Instagram and then get tired and move on. So again, you understand your audience and what they're wanting from you. You understand how much you can give them. Sure, it takes some experimentation, but at the end of the day, you're never going to be doing enough. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't get frustrated about it. Just know it's never going to be enough, and know that even if we start working together, I'm going to tell you it's never going to be enough. That's just the realities we're all dealing with, because there just isn't enough time in the day. It's not possible. And again, even for a full-time social media person, there's still just not enough time in the day. There are just some days when it's like, you know what, I just don't feel social. There are some days when I just don't want to spend time editing videos or editing things. I mean, videos like this, I know I've got to do one every week, and they're just sometimes like, you know what, I just want to skip it this week. But I know I can't, because I know there are people who actually have come to expect this and come to accept this and want this and need this and appreciate the help. And whether they're clients or not clients, I got to remember to do that and find that 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a week, I should say, to go out there and put the video together. Take the half an hour to put the video up and online and get it going so people can do better at what they're doing. So again, accept the fact you're never going to be doing enough. It's just not possible. There aren't enough hours in the day. Don't beat yourself up about it. Back next week with the No BS social media chat. No BS Social, our website. You can find all the videos there. You can also find them on YouTube. No BS Social is our channel name over there. We also throw them up. We also throw them up on our Intensity Media Facebook page. We don't have the Integrity National. Sorry, no, I'm digressing. I've been talking long. It's getting warm in here. Back next week with another No BS social media chat. I'm getting crazy. You want me? Phone number, email, all coming up next. Thanks. Don't stress. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm getting stressed. See you next week.